It's not too often we get to wear these beautiful red vestments. Although it symbolizes pain and suffering, death and martyrdom, it also symbolizes the beauty of our faith. So many men and women that sacrificed, that gave their life for the sake of their faith, their love for God. Today we remember John the Baptist. John the Baptist, who prepared the way of the Lord and whose life was taken unjustly, who gave his life for his loving God. Today's gospel presents the last scene of a tragic drama with three main characters: Herod, Herodias, and John the Baptist. Herod was a jealous, weak puppet king with a very guilty conscience. Herod feared the prophet John because John had publicly scolded him for divorcing his legal wife without adequate cause and for marrying his sister-in-law, Herodias, thus committing a double violation of the Mosaic law. Herodias was an immoral, greedy woman stained by a triple guilt and enraged by John's public criticism of her. First, she was an unfaithful woman of loose morals. Second, she was greedy and vengeful woman. And third, she was an evil mother who used her teenage daughter for the wicked purposes of murder and revenge by encouraging the girl to dance in public in the royal palace against the royal etiquette of the day. At a splendid entertainment in the royal palace, Salome, the daughter of Philip and Herodias, so captivated the company with her dancing that Herod foolishly promised her to grant whatever she asked. We know the story. Urged by her mother, the girl asked for the head of John the Baptist. Acting on her wishes, Herod had the saint beheaded in prison. Today's feast, or the memorial, honors this great forerunner of Jesus who gave his life for the truth. John the Baptist was a very fiery preacher and the herald of the promised Messiah. He was destined to be the herald or the forerunner of Jesus from his late teenage years. He was spirit-guided to lead an austere and contemplative life in the desert until he was 30 years of age, when he emerged as a preacher of reform and renewal. Clothed in the robes of penance, invited his people to have their sins washed away by repentance and baptism. And he proclaimed the Messiah who was coming among them. John shines in the darkness. The light of the Lord's presence shines in our own darkness, on our own life, in the dark and difficult experiences of life. Jesus called John a burning and shining lamp. Our calling is to let the light we received to shine brightly in the life of others. During baptismal celebration, we give the candles to the parents and godparents and ask them, or which symbolizes that candle light is entrusted to them to see that light shines continuously in the life of the baby. And that light is lit always from the Easter candle. which is symbolized by Christ. So our calling is to show that light, the joy that we have to shine brightly in our life for others. That should be not only today, but every day, in season and out of season. In his first encyclical about the light of faith, Pope Francis wrote that there is an urgent need to see once again that faith is a light. For once the flame of faith dies out, all other lights begin to dim. So let us follow the light, Christ himself. That was what John did in his life to inspire us.